Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and we are back with the Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld Episode 7. And if y'all have been watching previous streams, then you can already see stuff in the background from previous streams. You've got the first world way over there, then you've got the other world. That was right after that when terrain wasn't just, a giant cube. As you can see the mountain, I guarantee the mine shafts over there as well. And then yeah, you got the big old fancy house that I've got going over there next to the lava lake and whatnot. And this was the 12A, I think it's 12A, Castle on the Hill. Then right here we are in yesterday's world from 13A, where I made the boat, the little pathway and the face and whatnot. But yeah, that is all of that. And I'm waiting for its stream to, start doing stuff. But anyways, you could see there's a new world over there. Look, it has trees. So yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll jump on down now. So yeah, pressing R no longer teleports you to some random location. It now teleports you right back to the last save location, which I currently have set is the top of this pillar here. But yeah, this is a custom world size. I used my smarts on this one. I had to use a lot of thinking with logic, and yeah, using various tools and whatnot, I was capable of figuring out how to create a classic world with custom world sizes. Because in Dev, it's a lot easier. Because you can actually use MVT Explorer to manually edit the world, and from there, it's a more manual method that is able to get better results. But you can't do that with Classic. MVT Explorer will not load Classic worlds. So yeah, I guess that's all that. Let me head on back down here. So let's take a quick journey all the way back to the first world. We'll be walking from here all the way over to the OG world over there, the solid cobblestone with a single grass layer. We'll get there eventually. Let's just keep walking. Look at that cobblestone texture. Minecraft was for sure very much not designed to be viewed at such far distances. We'll get there eventually. Don't worry. Doop. Wait, chunk border, floating water, which actually, that is it's dangerous. Let me just cover this up, if y'all don't mind. I don't think I trust that. I'd rather not, intentionally, accidentally flood the world. I like this. I don't want this to all be underwater, but it pretty much is. A huge chunk of this world is below sea level. Sea level meaning 32. Because if we're talking about 64, the world height limit is current sea level in InfDev. Where are them peeps? Why, no one's shown up yet. Interesting. Streaming here by myself. It's public, right? Yep. I don't know what's up. I don't know where everyone's at. It's 9 a.m. Oh well. I'll wait. I wonder if YouTube's being YouTube and not sending out notifications. I wouldn't be surprised. Oopsies. So let me just head on back over here. Doop. Cleaning up the terrain a little bit. I'm trying not to take too long. But I like my worlds looking nice. So yeah, there you can tell that is indeed sea level down there. And yeah, a lot of this world is beneath that. So let me just fill this in a little bit if y'all don't mind. I'm just gonna fill in this little chunk right here. I'm not filling in a whole wall. I'll need to think of something. Protective barriers to prevent flooding while this is still in classic and whatnot. So let me just snag all of this. Doop doop doop. Yeah, frame rate is like half of what it used to be. Actually, if I'm just looking around, it's 300 FPS is low compared to the 1000, 1100, 1200 I've been getting. It's because the world is 6 times as large as it used to be. Ooh, look at that. Huge chunk of water over there. That is a problem. That is a problem I'm not gonna solve right now. Doop doop. We're trying to get to there. Doop doop doop. Ooh, I just realized I could make a bridge from there over to the first world. Can't call this the old world because this is all classic. This whole thing is the old world. All it's gonna end up being 8 classic worlds combined. And looking at the terrain generator differences, this is gonna be the only time we'll get to see all 6 of these worlds because tomorrow in 15A, in 15A, because the terrain generator difference, I'll be having a new world, and that would put me at 7 worlds in total. And because I'm at 7 worlds in total, it will not 7. You cannot make a square out of 7 worlds or a rectangle without spaces. So let me just clean this up right quickly. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Here we are. As you can see, I did it. I have succeeded in combining all 6 of my worlds together. I'm a ninja. I've been learning a lot about world manipulation and whatnot. Oh yeah, big news, scroll wheel, yay! Alright, what I want to do now, or I should say first, is I want to go up here, and I kind of want to build a bridge from this castle on the hill thingy over to the first world. Remember the first world that you haven't seen since like last week? Yeah, it's chilling right over there. Just trying to think of a good way to get there. I'll just The worlds are indeed one. This is a terrible spot. Let me fill this in right quickly. I'll try right here. That's better. All right. Thinking of just straight up making a cobblestone line all the way across, and then I'll make it fancier later. Doop doop doop. Come on. There we go. All right. I got this. Probably. All I'm gonna do is just keep going across. Whoop. It's gonna be a pretty plain bridge. But you can see that world's pretty low as well. This world's relatively low. In fact, this whole terrain generator, I forgot which one it was. This one's very low. Because a huge chunk of it's below sea level. Yeah, I wanted to check out the first world first, so I kind of walked all the way from the world of yesterday's stream. You can't see it from here, but it's way off in the distance. Yeah, Monday stream had the thingy. I did not use World Edit. World Edit doesn't exist in this version. I don't even know when World Edit gets made. I used Magic. Particularly an old program called Omen. Omen is what I use to get the world size. And then from there, first there was a blank world just to make sure that 14A would be able to load. So from there, I used MC Edit to plop in schematics that I made of each of the 6 worlds. Oh, don't tell me this is the dirt layer. Actually, if this is a dirt layer, then that means I ninja'd it just right. What if it's anything other than the dirt layer? What do y'all think? Can y'all judge? Is that gonna be the dirt layer? Because I'm thinking it's gonna be right there. Oop. Almost. We're almost. Oh, yep. I have a high degree of confidence. Hello, Minecraft 12s. Yeah, I know. I saw the chat while I was thinking about stuff. Okay, here we go. Here we are. I'm just gonna... Probably should have made this out of planks. It's fine. I'll just use a new block now, because now we have logs. Thought that was 1 block upper, but it's not. Yeah, hard to tell, but no, I was thinking... Well, I just got lucky. There we go. That, this overall layer is the same as the thingy. But here we are. I'm building a bridge because I needed easy access to get to this specific part of the world. Doop. Nah, I don't like that. One more. Oh wait, I know. Ta-da! There we go. Still in the shadow. This world will probably not hit 1.17. Too much effort. Minecraft Legacy didn't even pass 1.16, and I worked on that world for years. And then it's still not even done. But anyways, here we are. You want to know what I've missed? I've missed Duplex Ravine. Isn't it so weird looking at it now compared to seeing it in the first stream? Like, this world is different, but hold on. I gotta make it accurate. Let me, there we go. Now it's just like the first stream. Well, second stream. There were no Steves in the first version. Now there's Steves in the second one. But yeah, here we are. Duplex Ravine is, back to its former glory. Then you got the split meteor over there. Hold on, let me climb the tower so y'all can get a good view of what we're dealing with over here. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get the world to release 1.0, kill the Ender Dragon, and then call it quits. We'll see. Let me head on up here. Such far view distance, but yeah, you can see all the old worlds. Look, there's the there's Artie Shaft. We'll be visiting Artie Shaft next. But otherwise, there's the big old mansion I made off in the distance. That looks pretty cool from this far out. You got the new terrain. We're getting to that last. Way off in the distance, you can't even see, but over there, that pillar was the yesterday's stream. So that's where the boat and the little canal and whatnot are. But I want to check something out over here. Oh, one of them got out. He outsmarted the ravine. He's a little ninja. But let me head on over here. This guy got out of the ravine. I didn't know he would be smart enough. Anyways, I want to head on over here to my very first vertical mine shaft. Doop, doop, doop. Hold on, we're getting there. We still walk slowly. How are we looking down here? It is bedrock now. Boop. If Method was here, he'd say, it's not actually bedrock. Like, well, yes, I know it's not actually bedrock, but... Because this is the last layer of the world. So what we see is right below the bottom of the world. Oh, I never put a thing in. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. It's close enough. So yeah, now we know the void shafts are now bedrock. Actually, void shafts have had bedrock since or sorry, the anti-void shaft, or the, what is it, anti-void hole. I made that a few versions ago. I'm sure that still has Bedrock, so Bedrock has been down there, but we haven't seen, you know, y'all haven't seen this world since the third stream, whenever I first changed the world. Because I wanted to show y'all that I fixed it, because everything is supposed to be stone, but I used MC Edit magic and turned the single layer into grass and everything else into cobblestone. So that way it still looks how it's supposed to. I've been alright. I've been streaming every day. Hold on, what was that? Was that just a regular void hole? Oh, it was, wasn't it? It's the one that has the secret entrance. Hold on, I'm trying to head on over here. Other than streaming, I've been doing more video game development. Trying to get the next update out. Here's one of my caves, back when it was called Cave Game. Can't believe this is just last week. It feels like I've already made good progress. You know, I'm gonna make another thingy right here. I'll make another entrance. Or another, whatever you would want to call it. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now I've got one over there, and we've got one over here. I don't know, I guess I could just put, like, logs or something. Close enough. Actually, if this is the case, then yeah, I think I will fill these in with cobblestone. Doop. I'm glad we get to use the scroll wheel now. The only problem is it's kind of backwards compared to how it is in modern versions. Alright, coolio. So now let me just place the floor to be cobblestone over there. Just make something with leaves. I like leaves. We'll get there later. I'm showing off all the previous worlds first. I'm doing a big old loop. And drawing and streaming as well. Coolio. I wonder if jumping actually makes a difference in this version, because I really don't know. Because I thought about this, and then I never actually did it, but it was, oopsies, make that cobblestone. That way it's part of the game instead of just being whatever. Okay, I now have my satisfaction. So now we gotta walk all the way back. Drop frames, 199. Interesting. Wonder why. It's all good though. Let me just head back on over here, and then we're gonna check out Artie Shaft again. It's been a while since I've seen Artie. Let's go drop in and say hi. When do we get there? Because I'm physically incapable of walking any faster. Alright. Here we go. Y'all can see over there. A lot of this world is under. A lot of this world is below sea level. So you can see that's the edge of the world right there. That is level 32, which is the top of the water. So yeah, if this were to flood, Artie Shaft would indeed go under. Because all of this would start filling in to like right about here or so, a little bit above this layer. Wow, it's using the a more common planks texture. But yeah, let's drop it and say hi. So, how's it going in here? It's so weird because I'm used to seeing, you know, the pale planks. Actually, it looks pretty much the same. Oh, is this the dirt room? This is indeed the dirt room. Yee. You have any drawings for a character? No, I'm not an artist. I made the animation a little bit ago. Oh wait, this is just locked on. I'm just kidding. I gotta loop back around. I made a whole hand-drawn animation, because I felt like it. Other than that, I don't draw. Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, I'm lost. Hold on, I made this entire tunnel by hand, and I proceed to forget which way Because I want to find the... Here it is. Doop, 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 doop. Let me head on down here, because I wanted to get back to the bottom of the world again. Here it is. As low as I can go. This is all I wanted to check out. I wanted to see some more bedrock. So yeah, no more void holes. For the time being, I'll need to check how stuff works in InDev though, because things happen in InDev, and it's kind of interesting. Am I going crazy? I thought I saw blue pixels like right here. I don't know. Don't have an answer for that. Alright, let me head back around. Oh hey, here's the surface exit. Did you post it on YouTube yet? Yes, I did post it on YouTube. I thought I did. Should be public. It wasn't that long ago. Only a couple months. Less than a couple months. Alright, here's the exit. I don't remember doing anything else in this world other than a big ol' mountain that first looked like a frisbee. So let's check out the mansion again. I kind of want to fill it in with leaves since we don't have glass, but I know when I get to 19 it'll be glass. Let me just fill this in right quickly. Alright, let's see. Let's check out. Oop! That's still there. Alright, we're checking out the mansion, and then we're gonna check out the new trees, the new terrain and whatnot. All the good stuff that comes with 14A. Because I haven't even done anything that was related to the new version, other than since 14A supports custom world sizes, I figured, you know, I'll take that challenge. And therefore I did. And that's a lot of water in this one part. Don't think I have a way to correct that for the time being. Nope. Let me just head on over here. Let me just fill, or take this out, make a little beach area. Alright, let's go. Hopefully that doesn't, you know, accidentally flood. Hopefully not. But yeah, here we are. Here's the mansion from, oh, when was it? This was the 12A, right? I think it was 12A. I think this was the 12A mansion. Probably. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright, so yes, this would indeed have been 12A. Looks pretty much the same, but oh man, all the texture differences has a totally different feel than when it did when I first started making it. The balcony is still here, with the saplings that have a different texture now. Yee. Put on 12A and ran into the building bug, I remember. Yes. Ooh, I know where to check out next. The lava place. That thing. Oop, boop. Oh hey, here's my anti-void hole. With which I'm not gonna fall down because I don't have a way to get out. Because I can't just respawn. Can I take a peek? Yep. Still as it is. So let me head on down here. Oh, hold up. Let me fill those in right quickly. Ah, yes, the Steve torture chamber. I remember that. That's the last thing I did on this part of the world. Oh, why is it stone? That filled in very quickly. Man, I wish the lava was that fast when I was still trying to build this. Boop. It feels darker in here. Like I thought it was a little bit lighter. I am Josh. All right. Can you see underwater? Nope. This isn't water. Under lava, I should say. It's a lot darker now. Woo. It's not fully lit yet. I think it's 15A when lava becomes full bright to prevent it from being looking weird when it's in the shadow. So yeah, that's all that. Let me head on over to I already showed off the last world, kind of. There wasn't much there. Yesterday's stream. Let me just smooth all this out a little bit. Not liking the 2-block jumps, so therefore I'm gonna create a bitch. He's doing alright. He hasn't been up to much this summer. He goes back to college, I think next week. Other than that, yeah, he's been doing alright. This is actually a relatively smooth transition in this specific part. But yeah, here we are! Oh, trees don't have shadow? This feels weird. This just totally looks off. The whole lighting and the texture. All these trees feel weird. This doesn't look right. Not even the sand. The sand's a different texture as well. It's noticeably darker than what it was. Yawn. Here we are. Not much to say here other than we have several new block types. We got logs and leaves, and if I head on over there... Actually, no, I'm gonna stop by this place first. We have ores now. These are not the original trees. These are 14.0. These are not the 03 leaves. 03 leaves were totally square. This is the next version of trees. But as I was saying, we now have ores. We've got coal, iron, and gold. Oh, hey, there's gold. It's not selectable yet. I think because Notch ran out of hotkeys. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, the ores are not selectable. Leaves are not selectable. But we do have gravel and sand. So as y'all can see, this was the first gravel texture, I believe. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I kind of like the next texture, the lighter one. This doesn't really feel like gravel. It feels too dark to be gravel, but that could just be me. But compared to dark gravel and dark sand, it just feels like the whole theme is a lot darker than what it was. Where's my dirt? So yeah, that's all that. Oh, hello. Oh wait, we do have leaves. I forgot leaves were one of the selected hotkeys. So yeah, it's just the 3 ores. And then of course lava and water that are not selectable. Alright. Well, I thought they weren't, but no, they were. That was me misremembering, but yeah, I could see. They're right there. Whee! Poor sapling. Poor sapling! No, man! I can't say sapling without thinking of the sapling. Only those from Omni Archive remember sapling. I'm gonna fill this in. This was bugging me right quickly. Compulsively filling in holes. That's me in Classic and InDev. Skipped over the last version where screws are. It's not found yet. We don't have 14A03. Which is why I was, talking to Method yesterday. Like, that version would need to be found within 24 hours. 14A03 was not found within the last 24 hours to my remembering. Therefore, because it's not found, I skipped it. However, though, I will go back to 14A03 if it is found before I am done with Classic. So I will wait like a week and a half. If some magic happens and 14A03 gets found within the next week and a half or so, I will go back and make a stream about it. But will that happen? Probably not. I mean, hey, it might. Anything can happen. Otherwise, I'll just keep streaming as usual. But that's the reason why I skipped it. It's because it's not found yet. Oh my gosh, this whole area is just a mess. Man, I like the 11 and 12A terrain way over there. It feels like it flowed better. Yeah, it was still a little messy, but like it just feels like it got worse. It got more and more heights variation. Hello, welcome. Do. Playing good old Minecraft Classic here, because it is indeed called Minecraft by now, and is indeed called Classic by now. Alright, trying to think, what did I do? Send you one of my drawings I did yet in Discord. Yeah, that's all fine. I'll look at it later. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I kind of think I want to build some trees. Actually, I could make a whole tree sanctuary of square trees. I think I'll do that in remembrance of all the trees that are currently not yet found. All the 14A3 trees. I think, where would I want to build that tree sanctuary? I kind of like this area. These trees, I'll probably keep all the naturally generated ones as is, and then proceed to produce my own fake square trees. But if I'm looking at a tree sanctuary, I kind of like this area. Is null in this version? I don't know. I don't know. Null. Null can mean too many different things. Let me cover this all up right quickly. There weren't even player skins. Player skins are, I believe, 18A. Yeah, I think I like this area. I'm gonna do what I do usually. I'm gonna build a wall. I'm gonna build a wall from there to here. Actually, if I make the bridge first and then that way I'll use that side and I'll use this side as sort of natural barriers for the tree sanctuary. And then I'll make all the trees in there. I think that's what I'm gonna plan. But if that's the case, let me start off. I guess I'll start like right here. Let's see, how am I gonna want to do this? How about some planks? Now that the plank texture has changed, it is no longer the super pale one. I kind of like the pale planks though. This is pretty close to what it is in modern versions though. I have another block. Well, we got stone, gravel, sand. I don't want to use either of those for building. We got leaves and logs. I'm not gonna make a wall out of leaves. Actually, I might make a wall out of leaves. But I've got logs, saplings, yeah, back to planks. Planks, cobblestone. Okay, I think here's what I will do. I'll make the top part be planks. This will be like the sort of walkway area. So then I'll make the wall itself out of walls and leaves. So then on the inside, I'll have all the trees. Well, this is gonna be very, this will end up being very, incredibly flammable later on. It's fine, probably. I say it's fine a lot of times, and chances are it's probably not going to be fine. For all I know, there could be random fires anywhere in this classic world. Wonder if that's low enough. Don't know Polybridge, don't know who or what that is. Boop. I got this. Hold on. 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So it's those 3 blocks right at the edge. So I just barely. I'm making it. Then I'll probably want to increase the width. This is gonna be a short wall. Probably should have made the actual wall itself first instead of the top part and then filling it. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the tree sanctuary. I've got a plan. Too bad I can't press enter to save, just in case I make a mistake. Boop, 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 boop. It's all good. It's okay, I got this. so weird being in Classic and having such a far view distance. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we're making progress. I've become very skilled at doing the left and right motion for this just because of how many times I've had to build bridges across voids. Which by now is a fair amount. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to expand it 2 blocks on this side. So then I'll have, like logs or whatever. Yeah, that's okay. Y'all know what I'm going for this. And it's weird how the scrolling is reversed, because you scroll up to select the next block, and you scroll down to select the previous block. Whereas in current versions, it's the other way around. So I'm not used to, because I could think of the general block order in my mind, and then I instinctively scroll the wrong direction and therefore kind of get lost. Alright, let's see, how is this looking? Oop, there we go. Oh, hold on, I got this. That's good enough. Then I'm just gonna plop those like that. Alright, we're making progress. And then I'll fill it, I'll do something for the underside next. I kind of have a little image in my mind for how I intend it to look. Of course it's gonna look different now that I've realized it's gonna be in total shadow. But shadows will only be sticking around until Classic, because by the time we hit InDev, there's gonna be more than just light, dark. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's see here, what if I start right here? Oh, I can't reach that. Where's the middle of this one? I have a game plan, and I'm hoping it's gonna work as I intend it to. That's like the 3rd one or so. I'll add like 2 more pillars. Oh, I guess I'll keep this all gravel, this whole front part, just because might as well. Boop boop. And oops. All right, let's see. Why is it like that? Why is it just a single layer of dirt? Yes, I know, it's just the way the terrain generates. It is what it is. Underwater water? Hey! Don't be bringing up that underwater water. I don't want to hear of that anymore. What was I looking for? That was like 2 blocks, right? 1, 2, so then 1, 2. That would put this post. This is the middle, right? Yeah, it is. Boop, boop. And then I'll add like 1 more right in the middle. What is that this one? Actually, I might slide that one over, because I'm realizing now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. So it should be here. And then what I'm gonna do is move this post over by 1. Symmetry, woo! And the frame rates. I mean, yeah, you could see I'm still getting in the hundreds of FPS, but compared to, the 1,000 plus I should be getting, dropping down to, coming up at 130, like, that's not even my monitor refresh rate. All my monitors are 165. Except my left one, which is currently set to 120 because I have to use HDMI on that one because the 3rd display port on my graphics card is being used for my Valve Index. So because the Index has to use DisplayPort, I only have 3 display ports. My front and right monitor are DisplayPort. My left monitor is HDMI. And my Index is using the last DisplayPort. Alright, let's see how this works, because this is kind of what I was envisioning within my mind, because I want this closed off. I wanted this whole area to be closed off. So therefore, I'll examine how this ends up looking afterwards. Like, hold on, let's see. A lot of stuff has been happening in chat. I've been focusing on building. A lot of math going on in my head. Staying type of water, still water underneath normal water. Yeah, take a mix. Do. Like air block. Ooh, complain about FPS here. I'm the one who gets 30, and I love it. I can't do 30 anymore. For me, the minimum is 60 for anything that's not videos. Like, I look at 30 nowadays, and I'm like, that doesn't look good. By the time, I say anything 60 and higher is when you're looking smooth. But yes, I will be complaining that my FPS drops 10 times as much, just because the world is 6 times as large as it should be. But it will only drop even more when I have 8 worlds instead of 6 worlds combined. That's going to be pretty interesting. Not to mention by then, Minecraft's going to be far more complicated than what it currently is. Because this is still relatively basic. It's not until you start getting into, you know, 18 and 19, that's when things start getting interesting. Here we are, the leaf wall. So now what I'm gonna do, should I add or subtract? I think I'll add. I'm gonna just cover up all the gravel in here. Green leaves, curtains, woo. Not sure how I'll do about this. I'll think of something for right here. But for the time being, I think I'll add up the, or I'll cover all the gravel, because I don't want any gravel in the tree sanctuary specifically. I'm just, you know, I'm thinking about this now, but y'all know how in beta 1.2, when leaves get data values because there's 2 other types of trees? I'm just now thinking to myself, these trees are gonna look so ugly when we get, you know, it's gonna be mixed in with oak, birch, and spruce leaves. So I'm just now thinking to myself, these, no matter what kinds of trees we have, they're all gonna look so ugly by the time we hit beta 1.2. It's gonna look unique. It will look unique, but it's gonna look weird having 3 different types of leaves on one tree. But there's a specific pattern that I've noticed from previous worlds from alpha that I've converted to beta and whatnot. Thing is, those were all naturally generated trees. I'm not sure how trees of this sort are going to look. This one I'll just replace. Oh hey, there's even some gold right there. Doop. Under lava. You're not gonna let that go, are you? Have a good stream. I'm gonna go finish the show. Alright. Farewell. Until next time. Thanks for stopping by. Let me fill that in with stone right quickly, because I want this place to feel natural. I want the trees to feel at home in here. Oh, hey, we even have a little bit of water. That's all good. I might just make that into a little pond. Yeah, I can feel the frame rates dropping. Minecraft is 6 times the size of what it's supposed to be. Oh well. Zoop. So once I cover up all this gravel, then I'll start making the perfectly cube trees. Why do people call them square trees when all 3 sides are the same? They're supposed to be cube trees. Thinking with it, you know, I mean, actually it's not even the tree that's a square, it's just the leaves. So if you wanted, you know, to be accurate, you would say cube-leaved trees, not just square trees. Everyone says underwater water. Please don't. Was that yesterday's stream or was that the stream before? I already forgot. I don't even remember what the context was. Because I was talking about something being underwater. Something that wasn't water. Oh hey, wait a minute, I could make a now that I've got leaves, I can make an underwater submarine or something. Because I could use the leaves since they're semi-transparent. Choices. We'll see. Because we're already 45 minutes into this. 13A stream yesterday. Method made it a quote. Yeah, but I totally forgot what I was talking about. That was supposed to be underwater. Oh well, it's not important. Anyways, here we are. Isn't this feeling all nice? Other than, you know, this is all dirt instead of grass. Yeah, I wanna dig out this corner over here. I would like to expand the pond, but let me see some. Okay, so water will indeed flow from the edge, even though it's not actually surrounded by a block yet. All right, let me just actually I'm gonna fill this part in. Yeah, I'm gonna look away from the world, look away from, you know, FPS drop. Or I could, you know, drop my view distance to normal, because that way that's for sure gonna limit the loaded chunks. Oh, much better. There we go. Now it's only half the FPS of what it should be, instead of 1/10 of what the FPS should be. There we go. That's satisfying. It probably is because it still loads the entire world at the because the world's not large enough, or since world sizes wouldn't go any higher than 512 by 512, the view distance of far still loads the entire world. Oh, I see that. I see you. Hello. Goodbye. Same, but oh well. Alright, let me see. This, if you want the exact size of this world, it's 512 by 768. Here we go, making a nice pond over here. I don't know what I'll put in it. Maybe if I remember when we get flowers, I'll put in some flowers over here. That's not gonna be until like survival test though, because unless flowers generate in 15A, but yeah, I don't know where Method is. I don't know what he's up to, but I saw that he's offline on Discord. I don't know what he's up to. Craftology released this morning. I was gonna watch it, but then there was other stuff I was working on before the stream, so I didn't actually get to it. So I don't know what he's up to. I am now quite satisfied with this. Let me just boop. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's a nice little pond for the happy little trees. Happy tree friends. That gives me PTSD. Where's my dirt? Here it is. Because this little square, or this little area right here, not feeling it. So let me fill this area in. Alright, there we go. I'm kind of wanting to fill this part in though, but like this is a big area right here. I'm gonna smooth this out though. Yeah, I see the gravel and stuff is coming exposed. Exposed gravel. There's a certain group of people that I know on Omni Archive that just really like exposed stone, and I don't know why. It's one of those things that I'm just like, what are the people over there thinking? Then again, there's a lot of stuff from the folks over there that I just won't understand. Ah, there we go. Hold up. Watcher, it's gonna spoil everything. 13 angels, one from Launcher, long world. Actual terrain, still long, one with huge worlds. Oh, I see. Yeah, I just looking at the title, I saw that it was based on world sizes. But yeah, the 13A03. I don't believe would load custom world sizes. But besides, anyways, that still was 5 worlds. That wouldn't be, what am I trying to say? I'm already blanking, can't remember. Oh, can't have a world made out of 5 different worlds because of, you would need to fill in everything. You can make a 4 world, 2 by 2, because that's a square, or you could do 6 world, which is 2 by 3, which is what this world is. All right, so here we are. Let me build a tree. How high are trees? They're like 3 high, right? 1, 2, 3. So then it's 4 or 5. Totally kind of blanking here on what. 1, 2, 3. Tree. The old tree shapes were like this, right? The cube trees. Other than, you know, the heights being different. Why does that feel so tall? I'm not used to trees being, what was that, 6, 7 blocks? I feel like normally they're a lot shorter. It's been a while since I've actually seen a cube tree. Boop. 3. Oh, I did it again. It's fine. This one was all sorts of size, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I figured. I could make a really tall one. Ooh! I'll make a super tree. Hold on. I'm gonna have the king of the trees right here. I'm gonna make a super tree. I got this. And then I'll start working on all his little tree minions. Man, all the different things I've been coming up with this world. Quite interesting, if I do say so myself. Let me see. So then from there, it would be... Actually, let me first whip out... There we are. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I'm waiting for that view distance, or the hand distance to be extended. Boop, boop, boop. I got this. I want to make a super tree first. The king of the trees. Do do do. Boop boop boop. Oh, that's kind of tall. I got this. I can't reach that though. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I think it needs to go down 1. Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, which means I actually got the scaling kind of wrong. Because if this was a normal size tree, this would only be 1 block above the ground. That's a short tree. Oh well. It's all good. That's a lot of leaves. I kind of want to make this hollow. It's all fine. Thinking about it now, I probably should have done 2 by 2 instead of 3 by 3 though. That just would have been far more convenient. But too late, I'm already committed. If I don't like him, I could burn him down later when I get to Endev. I'll be taking over his kingdom. There will be a war on the tree sanctuary, where I take over. Then what's the point of making a sanctuary if there's going to be a war in it later on? Man, there's a lot of stuff. You could come up with all sorts of interesting stories with this world. From all the stuff that gets created. Well, that's why it's all, you know, documented within the live streams and whatnot. So whatever happens will be it'll all be here to stay. Now I just gotta fill in the rest of all these leaves. I got this though. King of the tree is he's gonna stand out within this tree sanctuary. There's an old world I had that I started in like 2014, using Alpha 1.2, and I was on it all the way until like 2016 or so. But on there, I had this big old cactus farm, but I made a very specific grid with the cactus, where I had this sort of checkerboard pattern because you can't have cactus next to each other. So from there, I ended up creating this really tall tree, or this really tall cactus, and I called him King Cactus. So then, you know, he had all the standard 3-block tall cacti around him. No ending. I hope y'all enjoy. Just don't care. Do YouTube live streams really have ads? Other than when you first click the video? Because I don't know. I'm not one to deal with ads anymore. I made ads go poof. On my computer at least. Doop doop doop. King of the trees is getting almost done here. I just have another layer. YouTube, our tube. Hehe. Alright, we are almost done here. I'm gonna try to make a lot of little trees though. It's gonna be quite interesting. Yay! He's really short, but he's really poofy. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of my leaf scaffolding. All right, let's start making some more of those trees now. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Just build 1,000 of these trees and we'll save the planet. Well, if you think about it, this is the only part of the world that actually has trees. Because no other part of it has them. Okay, so scroll up for leaves, scroll down for logs. Boop. I got this. Yeah, I'm gonna be making several of these. I'll probably have some really absurdly tall tree in the back. But the leaf is still gonna be the same size. I know. This guy was planted right near the water. Because he was planted near the water, he grew nice and tall. Can I do this? Can I be a ninja? Oh, I might be able to. Oh, I got this. Alright. We'll play this the normal way. Well, more like the smart way. See how my whole building style is just all scaled up when it came to the really poofy tree? There we go. Nice tall tree. Zella's a ninja confirmed. I was a ninja for figuring out how to put all these worlds together. Because that required a lot of smartness. Because I ran into a lot of problems in trying to figure out how to get classic worlds to be able to come together. Boop. Yeah, InDev was a lot easier because you can use MBT Explorer and just put the stuff together. I think I've realized what's wrong here. The lighting doesn't change. So here, you're looking at the leaves. Look at the non-selected leaves. You see how they're like, you know, moderately lit? I mean, yeah, they're lighter on the bottom, but they're moderately lit on the side. If you look over here, this is so much darker. It's dark, well, really dark, dark, really dark, dark, and then on the underside it's light. Same thing with the top side. And I think because the lighting, it doesn't shift yet, because in modern versions, it will be lighter to the left of where you're looking and slightly darker to the right. You could tell when using a map mod, a on-screen map, where it shows the lighting of blocks, and if you look around, the lighting will rotate with how you're looking. But in here, you've got dark, light, dark, light. So in here, which the side of the block that was lighter and darker was hard set to the two different directions. That's just a little thing I've noticed, because I was thinking one of the previous streams, same thing when just, you know, working on the underside. Because let me see. Because if we whip out planks, you could see it's light, dark, light, dark. Very, very small difference, but that way, because if all the sides of the blocks and even on the underside of the blocks were all the same as well, it would look pretty weird. A lot of Minecraft clones, the lighting on the sides and bottoms of the block and the top are all the same, and it looks a little weird. The reason why Minecraft, the lighting looks slightly better in terms of how the different sides are lit is just because of the small deviation. Because if you look at the stone right here, light, dark, light, dark. So that's all that. There's a whole little Minecraft technological rant there. Totally irrelevant to probably most of the folks out there. But that's just something based on my observations of Minecraft lighting. Because I was playing Danger Zone a while ago, which was now the official home for Orspawn. I was playing Danger Zone a while ago, and the whole lighting just feels a little off compared to Minecraft, and I couldn't figure out why. And then one day I sat and realized where the difference came from. So that's all that. And you said make bushes. I will. I'm gonna make little stumps in the ground, kind of like you know, jungle trees. The real short ones. I think of doing that. I'm gonna make a little few smaller trees though, that are only 4 block logs. Oh, this is easier to make. Oopsies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Oop, forgot the corner. Oh, is it not placing? There we go. Couldn't tell if there was a problem with me or what. One, two, three. Yeah, these trees, it's going to be interesting how these trees are going to look in the future. Because anything can happen with them. And I'm really interested about what's going to happen with those leaves, if when I hit like alpha or whatever, if they're going to start decaying. Because I don't know how many people have actually brought a classic world into InfDev. I have a very high or a very good feeling that this world is going to be one of the most unique worlds in terms of updating. It's a lot of firsts for this, because I don't think anyone's ever combined 6 classic worlds together before. Maybe one day this will hit the Minecraft Hall of Fame. Wouldn't that be interesting? This series hits Minecraft Hall of Fame for having the most unique the first most unique Minecraft world. But that's probably thinking too far ahead. It's gonna be interesting when I hit survival though, because anything can happen in this world, especially in the survival tests. Oop. There we go. I think I'll have like one more tree right here. It feels a little too close to this one. I kind of want them still, you know, spread out and stuff. Oh wait, no, hold on. I could use one right here or so. I like this little area though, how it's encased with natural walls on two sides. It's got the world border on the back, and then the front is this big ol' fancy gate. Alright, I'll start working on the little bushes now. Here's what I'm thinking. Boop. It's like the tree, but it's in the ground. That way it's just, you know, a little more variety to some of the stuff down here. Yeah, I know it's not exactly like jungle trees, but if all the trees in here are gonna have cubical leaves, then you gotta fit the theme, you know? Because otherwise it'd be like, what, that? Yes, I did see that gravel down there. I saw you. This place is actually feeling pretty nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking my tree sanctuary in here. Because it doesn't feel too cramped. Because I had another tree sanctuary on Legacy. And that one, it feels small. Yeah, I'm getting quite happy. It will update all the way to the versions. I'll be hitting release, that's for sure. And then after that, that's probably gonna be the end. We'll see how I feel when we get there. If I do anything past 1.0. Otherwise, there's not really a reason for that. Because the point of this world, because there's only gonna be like what, 2 more world borders after 1.0? Because actually there's gonna be what, 3? 1.1, 1.2, 1.7, and then 1.13 is a little different compared to how it was back in 1.7. But 1.18, so I guess technically if I do want the ultimate Minecraft Polyworld, I will, when I hit release, I'll just jump to the versions that actually have these 2 stump high bushes. Like what, 1, 2, like what, something like that, where it's just chilling on the ground. Interesting. Quite interested indeed. Let me head back on over here. Probably won't have many of these, because I kind of like the smaller bushes. Actually, I think I'll convert this guy right here into a 2-block high one. And this one. Alright. There we go. What are y'all thinking? You got, you know, King of the Trees right here. You cannot see through that. Is it rendering every single leaf face? Oh, it is. There's no culling yet. So it looks, you could see all the different layers for the leaves. Interesting. It's gonna look a little bit better with the texture changes though. Because these leaves, yeah, these leaves kind of do look like leaves. They kind of fit in. Actually, hold on. Let me whip out some stone. I want to look at something right quickly. Let me whip out my cobblestone. No, I don't see a pattern. Well, anyways, here we are. So what are y'all thinking? Are you liking this little tree sanctuary I set up over here? Because I'm happy for it. Other thing is, this tree is only one block tall, relative, because each block represents a 3x3 area, or each 3x3 area represents a single block. So, but it's fine. Maybe I'll turn him into a treehouse later. But yeah, King of the Trees is, he's gonna be chilling right there. Let's take a step back and view this area from like the bridge or something. The little wall I've got going on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the opposite of what I just did. I'm gonna fill this in, except for that one. Oopsies. In general, I think I kind of want this part to be just a little bit higher. Because I like the walls being higher than not for this specific area, because I want it to feel enclosed in. So there we go. Let's take a look. See how are things looking from. I know I'll make a sand viewing platform thingy. Place a few single leaf blocks around. I guess that would probably work. Zoop. Now we've got leaves of all different sizes. Because yeah, the land was indeed looking a little bit small, or a little bit empty, I should say. Boop. Yeah, Hadoop. Did I get everywhere? Maybe over here is Hadoop. There we go. Now let me fill in this section right here, at least a little bit, because I want this part to feel taller. Yeah, we are making progress. Because I didn't really have a plan for the stream. I'm kind of, at this point, I've kind of done all that I wanted. We'll see how it goes for tomorrow's stream, because that's going to be a multiplayer test. We'll see if I can get anyone else on for that. Random mess. It doesn't feel like a mess though, because it feels neatly organized, kind of. Well, it doesn't feel organized. It feels random, but it feels like it belongs this way. It feels natural, and that's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, Method's missing, all the stream, because I was just thinking about, like, he had hype for the day. If I plant saplings, they're gonna become actual trees later on. You gotta future-proof this, because I've put actual saplings. They're gonna become trees eventually, and I would rather not. So therefore, I'm gonna keep it. Big yawn. I'm gonna keep it as it is for the time being, because I don't want future trees popping up how they shouldn't be. Boop, boop, boop. Oop. There we are. A little bit more. Coolio. Coolio is one word, if you're basing it off of how I say it. Now let me just make this terrain look a little bit neater. I was just about to say, I kind of want a waterfall. And then I thought about it, I was like, nope, that's not gonna work in this version. That would be a terrible idea. Even though we can't, we can't legitimately obtain water yet. Not until in dev, I believe. That's a hole I'm gonna just fill in right quickly. Yeah, it won't be until in dev when we can actually fill in in dev when we get the chests. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I'm liking with how this is looking. Looks very natural and stuff. And then you got this big old place over here. I know what I'm gonna make. Hello, Just Dave. Welcome back, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. You have indeed been on these streams before. I think it's been a while though. I think it was last week. Let me just start eliminating all this. Make this terrain look a little bit neater, because I kind of have a plan. It's gonna require water though. We're at hour 16. I'm gonna turn the fan on right quickly though. It's getting toasty in here. I have returned. Doop. Alright. Yeah, I want to build a little something. I need a good area though. Have I been on streams before? Yeah, I thought so. I recognize your name. So here we are. I've combined the worlds of the past several streams all into one big world. So we now have a classic world that is 6 times the size of a normal classic world. Can't get water and you might flood everything. Yeah, those were the 2 reasons why I didn't want to build a water, or why I realized building a waterfall. You missed a lot. You missed my tree sanctuary method. I was about to do something else, but since I haven't actually started doing something else, let me show you right quickly what I did, because I think you're gonna like my tree sanctuary. Hold on, let me head on over here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I built a tree sanctuary using the 14A03 trees. And then, other little bushes and shrubbery. And then you got King Tree in the middle. The king of the trees. All these little trees and bushes around him, those are his subjects. This is his territory. And I have therefore built a wall out of leaves to, encase his little realm. So all of that inside is his domain. And then I just built the little bridge on top just to get across. So yeah, then you got that really tall tree in the background. He's right next to the little pond I've got in the back. So with all that water, he's grown up nice and tall. Otherwise, this is what I've been working on. Otherwise, I've been showing how I've combined the other 6 worlds. You can't actually see right now because my frame rate was dropping at the far distance, probably because it does load the whole world. There we go. But yeah, you're gonna see right here, dropping to just 300 FPS when I'm supposed to be at like 1200. But yeah, you could see. Hold on, way off. I don't know if y'all have like actually 1080p monitors and you're streaming at 1080p. You can see the meteor right at the very top of the crosshairs. Right at the very top of the crosshairs, right above the trees over there, you could see the meteors way in the distance. So, that was the very first world I started streaming on. So that meteor that's floating, just chilling out there, is still there. Cute poofy trees and the king poofy tree. So, that's what I was working on. I'm gonna set this back to normal though, get my FPS back up to 600, woo. Yeah, there's something over here I was gonna want to work on. Well, actually, I haven't really decided on an area. I was kind of snooping around the 14A terrain. Because I've got a plan, but it requires water. Ooh, here's some water. I think I kind of like this area. Alright, I think I'm gonna use this. Let's see. I'll start kind of small. Actually, probably didn't need to destroy that. Let's see. See if I can recreate this to my memory. Because I've got a little image in my mind, but I don't exactly know the total specifications. And then let's see, and then let me just back up this a little bit. Back up this as well. This little landscape's gonna be of use to me soon. And then from here, I guess I'll just kind of have that go like that. Okay, I'll utilize this area. Actually, not that much. I've got a plan here. Actually, I had a totally other plan. We'll see if I get to later. Let me use this. And I'll just have it like fade away or whatever right there. Doop. Episode 7 is live, Craftology. Yes, I did see that, and I didn't watch it yet. I was going to before I started streaming, because I saw that was up relatively early. Yeah, I'll be watching that today, after the stream. How about some cell phone towers? Oh, well, this is Minecraft. We don't need 5G. We don't need any of that. Let me just do all that. Alright, here we are. I wonder how long until this is gonna turn the grass or whatever. I'm looking forward to the extended block limit, because having only 2 blocks isn't very fun. Approaching my main world. Next episode. 14A03 and up will be 1 world. Alright. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to ask you, what changed with the terrain generator in 15A? Because I realize that's gonna be the next episode, but I want to know what's to be on the lookout, or the tomorrow stream, I should say. So what changed with that one? How are we looking? Well, don't want that floating. 15A changed the tree shape. Is that it? Because I know that counts as terrain generator. I'm still gonna make a new world and whatnot. I just wanted to know in advance what it was. And gravel gen. What changed with gravel? Because I know there's already, various pieces of it floating around and whatnot. It generates below ocean level. Interesting. Alright, well, speaking of gravel, what I wanted to do over here, hold up, let me fill this in, which I actually, I'll keep working on it before I actually give my explanation. More gravel beaches, alright. Makes for very different looking worlds. Interesting indeed. Boop. Oopsies. How is this looking? Doop. I've got a little plan here. And so far it's working out pretty well. We shall see. So yeah, this stream encompasses the first 6 worlds. But starting in 15A, I'm gonna make a new world, and then I'm gonna be on that one until we get to 25A survival test. Woo! So all the way until we get to survival test, then I'll put the worlds back together. I'll combine the 6 we have right now with the new ones. So that's gonna be, so I guess be prepared for now. So y'all get to enjoy the worlds combined for the time being, until I get to that. Doop. We'll fill this in with dirt. I'm getting satisfied with how this is looking, because it is as I remember. Let me fill this all in. Gonna be filling in a huge old dirt pile over here. Doop, 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 doop. 404 challenge. I can't make gravel floating. Actually, hold up. You know, you just gave me a little idea. Let me whip out. So that's a sapling, right? It's not gonna exist. Oh no! Hold up. No way. Did Notch outsmart me? Notch might have outsmarted me on this one. Hold on. I got let me see if I can outsmart Notch outsmarting me. Because I want to try something. Okay, so now that it's on dirt, therefore it's not going to actually be floating, which means that's going to give me enough time to whip that out. Alright, will it fall? It will fall. Notch did smart. Alright, coolio. Okay. I was wondering, like, if the sapling just disappeared, if it caused the block update, and the gravel would fall or not. Alright. Seemed to kill. Yeah, I figured. I figured, because that was the one thing, is like, that would be such a small oversight, I wouldn't blame him. Well, nope, it block updates, which makes the gravel fall. Anyways, how long was it continue until 1.0 or the latest version? You know all, but you're not going to remember all. Because there's a lot of stuff, oopsies. There's a lot of stuff that you've forgotten to include. Tisk, tisk. What was I saying? I was going to say some, because there's another. Oh, how long until I actually go? Haven't decided yet. 1.0 for sure. But beyond that, the terrain generator doesn't really change much. Well, 1.1 it's slightly different. 1.2 it's very different. But then the terrain stays the same all the way until all the way until 1.6. To include water bug. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna flatten this out just a little bit because I don't really want this section being too raised up. And then I'll show y'all what I was working on. Seeing stuff off in the distance. Ah, look, you could see the castle on the hill over there. It's just because the caves generated and the gravel won't fall until the block updates. But anyways, I've done what I wanted to do. Let me smooth this out a little bit more. Compulsive world smoothing. Okay, I've created an artificial gravel beach, just like what you see in Alpha and Beta. Pretty close. So woo! When this actually turns to grass, because right now it's dirt, so I gotta wait for that. But otherwise, this is based on memory, so it may or may not be totally accurate to how they actually generate. But otherwise, I'm happy with how it looks, because it looks pretty much how I would expect a gravel beach to look. So there we go. I'm now quite satisfied. I wanted to make my my favorite biome in Minecraft, and therefore I did. And this is exactly the look I was going for. Because I'm sure you would believe it, but this is not the first time I've made an artificial gravel beach of this sort. First one I made was like several years ago. Boop, boop. So yeah, a little bit of a little bit of alpha in here for no real reason, other than it's interesting seeing the gravel be a totally different texture than what you would expect a gravel beach to look like. But I am satisfied, and it kind of flows in with the rest of the terrain as well. Oop. Let me fill that in. Oh, that's a 2-block jump. The only 2-block jumps I like seeing are the gravel beaches. Build a tree house. How much time do we have? We have half an hour. Alright, yeah, I could do that. I could start working on a tree house. Let me fill this in right quickly. There we go. Alright, coolio. Tree house, tree house, tree house. Actually, this is a nice big piece of land right here. The only problem is the gravel is. I'll make the tree house, I guess, like right next to it. Let me hadoop, hadoop, hadoop. Alright, let's see. Treehouse is going to be fine and all. The only problem is getting up and down. I don't necessarily have a efficient way to accomplish that. Unless I just made a staircase or whatever. Let's see. What if I did... What if I made just this really thick tree? This will probably be fine. This is gonna be the king of the trees brother. He was outcasted because he wanted to take over the throne. So then, you know, I come along and I turn a treehouse out of him. Because this is what he gets for, you know, being selfish. What do you think of these textures? They're alright. I can get used to this gravel. The sand, it's just darker than normal, pretty much. It just looks weird because it looks like it's a lighting problem, but it's just the texture. Otherwise, the leaves, I don't know. I think I like the modern leaves more than this one, because these look like leaves, but they just feel a little too messy. I don't know, it could just be me, though. Let me start working on this right quickly. Alright, here we go. So then up here I'll have, actually I think I'll raise it up one more. So then I'll start here, and then I'll have the sort of, let's see, because I can build however I want it, pretty much. No leaf decay and whatnot. Let me think, because I kind of want to do plank flooring. Let's see, but I still want to be able to access the little middle part or whatever. Let me think about this. I'm thinking, well, if I base it off of, like, you know, any regular tree, I could just make it really poofy around here. And then I kind of figure out from there. You know, here, I'll just go all the way and then kind of base it from here. I'll add the leaves at the end. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, this is what the brother gets for trying to take over the throne. Yeah, I was saying a method you missed that I was saying earlier, that I've realized you can almost come up with like a bunch of different little stories in here just from this world, just from the way I've been building stuff. Like, there's a backstory to the boat. There's a backstory to the castle on the hill. There's a backstory to Duplex Ravine, or RD Shaft. Like, you could come up with a lot of little stuff here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's all that. Let's see if I add branches and whatnot. Okay, so this is how I want it to be. Let me start trying to make this a little poofy or whatever. So this is gonna be the main platform or whatever. What if I kind of carved into the side? I'm not sure how this is gonna look. This part would have been carved out of the tree just for whatever reason. I don't know. Let's see. So now, actually, here I'll keep it like this, dude. This is probably gonna look like a very strange looking tree house. Kind of making this up as I go, which may or may not look realistic, but that's fine. Hey Method, when do the leaf textures get cold? Because I realized it still renders all 6 faces, all 6 sides. When does that change? Because I was contemplating it earlier, but you weren't here at the time. Actually, if I extend this like this, because that part's gonna need to be extended outward. So if I Storybooks of Zelinator. Sure, sometime in InDev. Alright. There we go. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, can I reach that? Oh, I might be able to get that by now. Nope, can't. Oh well. I know to take it out later. I'm trying to make this as it should be. Choices. Let's see. How is it looking so far? Because it's not much of a tree house as it is like a tree poof. Well, it's getting there. I just need to increase the sides. Okay, I think I got this. I have this visualization in my mind that I'm going to try to make come to life. Whether it's going to look good or not, that will be up for debate. But that's fine. This is Minecraft. It's not always one way or the other. It's always up for interpretation. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think 106, actually, that's when leaves look a bit weird. Interesting. Alright. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this is looking. I feel like this is gonna look like a mushroom. Let's cover all versions. So let me just hop on in here and then add boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm okay. Hehe. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna take this part out and then keep this solid. And then I'm missing. There we go. This is I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this feeling like a tree house, but let's take a look-see at it from a distance. I'm not gonna turn around until I get a good viewing point. You missed the corner block? I think I filled it in by now. I hope I filled it in? I don't know, stream delay, let's find out. Yay! It kind of looks like a tree. I mean, it's got the coloring of a tree. It's alright. It really does look a lot more like a mushroom, though. I'd say it's close enough. Missed the corner block, you didn't. Oh boy. So I had 2 or more, 3 layers of it. Going down, right? Because I'm realizing this bottom layer, I want in that layer. Let's see, what corner block are you talking about? Oh, you're right, I did miss it. Alright. I thought so, because I saw it in my mind. Well, I saw it in the real world. And then in my mind, I thought I got it. Okay, so I want this one. Because you see I'm doing it by 2, so it's 2, 2, 2, 2, and then I'm gonna make this one go down by 2 as well. Don't extend, just go down. But like, I'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah, let's see, hold on. I got this though. See if I end up taking out the bottom side after. Doop. And oopsies, that's unfortunate. All right, yeah. Once I fill in that little part, I'll start going down. Cause I got a plan for this. 1403 or 1408. In terms of classic look, I kind of like 1403. But in terms of actually looking like trees, 1408. Because at least they somewhat feel like trees. Because otherwise, they just look like classic trees. Because when I see the totally cubical ones, I think to myself, Minecraft Classic for ya. Boop. I'm almost there. I got this. Don't worry. Have confidence in myself. I'll be fine. Alright, now how far this way can I go? Good enough. Alright, then let me... Actually, if that's all gonna be like that, I might as well... No. It's fine. So let me just head on up here. Let me get that corner, because if I don't get the corner, it's gonna accidentally kind of bury it. Gotta start with the farthest from you first. So that way you can reach what's closer. Alright, let's see, how are we looking? Because I think I may go down. It's getting there. I think I will add. Maybe I'll add like one layer that's like inward. I want to see how this looks. Experimentational time. Oh, well, not here though. There we go. No, because this whole staircase would cover. Alright, well, let's say it's close enough. As for what to put on the inside, I don't know. Will these leaves become alpha leaves later on? All leaves are going to become alpha leaves later on. Alpha or beta? Because if you're thinking beta 1.2, then they'll become all sorts of leaves. Because otherwise, all the leaves are going to be as leaves. If you're talking about decay, that's kind of unpredictable. Leaf decay will become very unpredictable in terms of updating worlds such as these. I don't have an answer for that, because some trees in my legacy world didn't decay, and other leaves did decay. So there's a pattern there, and I don't know what the problem is. No, I don't think I will. I'll let you ask. You ask for me. I'll let you sit and listen. But there we go. I'm liking the tree because now it looks like a nice poofy tree. You know, I think I'm gonna fill in that middle part though. Just because looking at it from a distance, you could tell the middle was carved out. I thought it would look fine if it was carved out, but I think not. So I'm gonna fill in the rest of the trunk right here. Boop. I'll keep it filled in. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine as is. Actually, here, let me see. Can I fill in that much? I clunked my head. Yeah, I was afraid of that. You know, I'm going to be running down this in like Beta 1.8. I'm gonna try sprint down the stairs and then boom, boom, headshot. So I'm gonna keep that open. It's called future proofing. Oh hey, the selected block and transparent blocks make the water go invisibrew. Woo. That's actually kind of interesting. You could just see this dark dirt. Woo. But yeah, that's the same with even the block model as well. So I know it's all transparent blocks, just not leaves. Or all semi-transparent, I should say. Alright. So what do we got? It only took 15 minutes. I thought this was going to take longer. Then again, this is a relatively basic layout. Turn purple, black checkerboards. Oh, no, I don't think so. I broke the water entering layer so many times that invisible water ductor isn't even cursed me anymore. It's fine. Hold up, who is that? That's some random piece of gravel just chilling right there. The one that got away. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I remembered what one of my last things was gonna be within this version. I'm gonna make a creeper-proof house. I'm gonna try to do it really basic because I want to get way back over there because I want to do something. I want to do something in the first world. Actually, if it's gonna take so long, yeah, never mind. I think I'll just start walking back because I got a long ways to go. Let me just clear all this out. I don't know if it's gonna take me 10 minutes. I think it's only gonna take me like 5 minutes. Do you prefer white or blue fog? I kind of like the white fog. I think I like the white fog more because it feels like actual fog and stuff. Because this looks like a nice, you know, misty morning. We don't get a lot of that over here just because, you know, it's all toasty and whatnot, never rains and whatnot. But I prefer the white fog. That's just me. But yeah, let me just fill in this little hole, and then I'm gonna start, you know, hiking my way back. The long distance. Do. So yeah, I just want to fill this in. I have compulsive hole fill-in or sorter, or whatever you would want to call it. Compulsive terrain smoothing. I don't know. Did you do the world entrance / gates? I kinda did. I did like 2 of them. I'll show you after I, you know, take the long walk back. But yeah, I kinda did. I started. I'll say that I did start. Because I made 2 of them, and I'll show you later on. So here we go. We gotta start walking. I might make more. Actually, I could have. Actually, I might just straight up make. Actually, you know, I'll start working on that. I'll make 2 more. 1, 2. Actually, 3 more. That's what I'll do. Let me head on over here. Where is the edge of the world? I was actually, I'll make official gates later because I'm gonna want them to be positioned accurately. I randomly fill in the terrain like I do. Well, I don't like messy terrain. I need to have it looking all nice and smooth because it just bugs me. Like, see how this whole random area. I don't care if there's gonna be sand under there. I'm never gonna see it again, most likely. I'm just gonna do that. Now look, it's all smooth. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to turn into grass, but there's nothing I can do about that. Not in this version. Not until game rule random tick speed. And that's way in the future. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, here's the world border. But yeah, I'm gonna add the, once I mathematically calculate the positioning, well, I'll show you the 2 I have so far. Boop, 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 boop. Take the long way home. This whole thing is the long way home, because we're getting there. Because you see, I gotta go back to the first world. Yeah, the transition's right here. Actually, if all the worlds are the same, then I think I might as well just do it right here. So let me build it like how I built the first 2. which was... Oh, I made it out of cobblestone, right? I think it was. Okay, I think I remember. Let me... Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it wasn't anything fancy. It ended up being relatively simple. But let me just whip out the scroll wheel for the win. But now I keep losing track because the scroll wheel is inverted relative to normal versions. Alright, let's see. And from there, it was... Actually, well, yeah, I did make it 5. Why didn't I? Oh, I can't remember. Or did I not? Hold on. I straight up don't... Oh, wait, no! Oh, I remember how I did it. Never mind. Alright. I remember how I did it. Let me just fill in... Right here. I'll expand it like 4 that way or whatever. Because the way I did it, it was just like this. And I'm thinking I'll probably just take off those sides, have it be like that or whatever. And then what I do remember doing, it was... Let me plant that like that, and let me whip out the logs. Here they are. I just had them intentionally floating right above. It's fine. This is how I built it. I'm not gonna run around. As it is, I've got a long ways to go. This is close enough. I'll make it fancy. I'll add stairs when we hit alpha. Does that sound cool? There we go. I'll add stairs when we get to alpha. No, sorry, InfDev. InfDev, was it June 29th, right? I think it was the 29th. I don't think it was the 30th that added stairs. I think it was the 29th. Wait, hold on. Let me just take out this whole thing. Because otherwise I'll never be happy with it. It was the 30th? That's unfortunate. Oh well. Then what did the 29th fix? Was that the getting stuck at the bottom of the world, or was that the 30th that fixed that as well? Because the 27th fixed sign crashes and all that stuff. And then the 29th was the offline client test. That's the 30th. Oh well, if you want to look it up right quickly, we still have several more minutes. Oh, but yeah, let me head back over here. Ooh, that's a disaster wait. Oh, that is a terrible disaster waiting to happen. You see what's wrong here? You see this whole world, right? Oh, that's awful. I'm not gonna deal with that. You see this whole world, right? See how low it is? All it would take is this water to decide, I think I'll start moving. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And you know, it makes its way over here, and next thing I know, this entire world just becomes like a giant fishbowl. Let's not have that happen. I'm gonna prevent a natural disaster just waiting to happen. So let me fill that in. Let me block it off first. Ooh, and that is why I blocked it off first. Ooh, whoosh. It's okay. It's all good. I'd rather not. I want it empty. I want it to be like this giant pit, because then think about it. I'll get slimes to spawn now. Oh hey, here's another world border. It just clicked in my mind. I was like, oh wait, well here's another edge of the world or whatever. I might as well do that once more. Let me doop. Make the same thing of how I've done it before. Nah. Okay, well if I keep pushing it back, then I'm not gonna get anywhere. There we go. Okay, so then from here it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I probably will end up doing that. Because I've thought about that, because I could use the whole flooding to my advantage, because right over there, you see those blocks, that whole section right there, that's a relatively deep. So all of this could potentially fill. But yeah, I'm gonna wait like that. But yeah, having the castle surrounded by water would be kind of cool. I'm just not gonna deal with that just yet. I'm gonna save that for a later project. Oh no! I made a mistake. I made the same mistake again. Let me whip out dirt, and I need cobble. Hold on, let me head back over here. Yeah, I know I'm taking a really long route. It's fine. We got 5 more minutes. We're halfway there. That just means I'm gonna need to start speeding this up. But I think I forgot to put the dirt down. Oh, sorry, compulsively fixing that just because, you know, like me. Man, I get so distracted just by walking around. I'm not even doing anything. Cool seeing the worlds combining this. No, it's very much so. Yeah, I forgot to do this earlier, and therefore I'm going to do it now. But I forgot to. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. One day I'll make them all connect. That will probably be like one of the last things I do in Classic is make all of these connect. As in like make a pathway between all of them. So eventually it's gonna end up like that. Okay, so I made that now. Yeah, I know those worlds aren't having one. I gotta speed run this kinda. Not really, I got 4 minutes. I'll be fine. Boop, 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 boop. Let me just make that like an actual thingy. I say speedrun and proceed to mess with every little bit of terrain I come across. What do you think of the offset test? It's kind of fun to look at. Other than that, it's all just, you know, visual spectacular. Doop doop doop. It's fun to play though. It's fun looking around at all the different, how it all worked and whatnot. Since we're at 14A. But yeah, it was cool to be able to mess with it myself. Well, mess with the remake and whatnot. They're 43, I think. I think the grass level is 43. But let me head on. Oh, this one could be flooded too. Let's not have that happen. Oh, look, there's the first bridge I made. So let me whip out the cobblestone. This is gonna be the last gate I make. As you can see that one over there. There's the other gate I created. So let me just boop on over, cause that's another whole mess right there. Team effort between me and bullet file. Oop, almost fell. There we go. All right. 3, 2. Let me just expand the dirt. That's it. It turned out well. 1, 2, and boop. All right, there we go. And then last thing is the logs. So let me get those out right quickly. A border trench. Yeah, as I was saying, kind of with the world getting flooded earlier, the flood over here could completely submerge Ardy Shaft, because Ardy Shaft is relatively low as well, compared to the current sea level. Let me head back on over here and do the very last thing I wanted to do. Right before I end it off. Let me make my way. Actually, I'm gonna do actually 2 things. Because now that I Didn't think of it. What are we at? An hour 59? It's fine. We'll go over a couple minutes. I wanted to visit the Meteor Site because there's something that was bugging me ever since I had the world made. We'll get there. We'll get there. Go to the void hole. The void hole has bedrock textured invisible wall at the bottom. It does not go down to the void. I worded it very specifically because I know how you are with it. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to turn this into cobblestone now that the layer, now that it supports more than that. Yeah, I could visit that right right when I finish the meteor, so then I'll be able to show you to that. Boop-a-doop. Hold on, 39 earlier was much. I don't like the cobblestone texture. Yeah, this cobblestone is noisier compared to it getting slightly smoothed out soon, but I still like the original, the first texture. I like that one the most. All right, so now that that's like that, let me show you the void hole. Let me get there. Let me get there. And then I'm gonna stop by Duplex Ravine next. Because I've got something last in mind for what I want to do. All right, I visited the void hole. What was it you wanted? Let me just replace that as well. This is something you wanted? Because while I'm here, this isn't gonna walk back. Stretch. So nice seeing it. Seeing this world as cobblestone as opposed to seeing it as stone. Whee. Alright, Steve's are in the hole. Fire in the hole! Pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh, now a guy made an escape. And save the level because they get saved. Doop doop. And play. Oh, did it not? No. No, I'm way back here. Hold up. That was a terrible idea. Because now I gotta walk all the way back. Well, this better be worth it. Give it a second. Oh, I'm just gonna. There it goes. Oh, you didn't tell me. I wanted the spawn point being in a cool location. That's why it's on top of that pillar. It's okay. We could walk there. Yeah, what was the point you wanted to prove? Let's see Steve's save. Yes, I know that's Steve's save. Boop. I was doing that test previously. That's fine. We're walking to the castle. Some in the hole for safekeeping. They'll be fine. The Steves will, they should stick around all the way until, 23A. To survive. Oh, there's one. Hello. What if that's the guy who got out of the ravine so long ago? Like at the beginning of the stream. Making our progress, and let me head back over here. And across the bridge. And then I'll finish what I wanted to do. Let me check out the ravine though, because I wonder if any are still in there. Yep, all the Steves I spawned at the beginning of the stream are still in there. They're still having a party. Except there was one that got out. I saw him walk out of the cave and I was like, I wonder how he did that. I wonder if that same Steve... Not a sneeze. I wonder if that same Steve was the one who popped out over there that we saw running around right in front of the walls. I wonder if that was the very same Steve that accomplished it. Because if so, that guy's going on an adventure. Anyways, let me do the very last thing I wanted to do. Where's the middle? That's a good point. Where is the middle? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 15, so that's 15. I think this is the middle. How tall is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, coolio. I want to do something that's gonna withstand the test of time. I would like to hope. Already totally blanking on how these are supposed to be done. That's fine. Oh wait, I remember. I remember now. I'm gonna make it a modern tree. It's going to be from the future. He's going to live on for all of Minecraft eternity. That's totally not right. Hold on. Totally blanking how we actually make modern trees. Why are modern trees so much harder to make? I've already forgotten. Is it really 2 blocks? Oh, it's 1 block on top, right? If I can't figure this out in the next, like, 30 seconds, I just might make it a normal tree. Alright, we'll start from scratch. I have a high degree of confidence that it is only... Boop, boop. That looks too wide, though. Unless I do it like this. No, okay, it's gotta be my tree. That's fine. No, it's not fine. Because it feels like they're supposed to, you know, pop all the way out. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I got smart. Hold on. This is hard. Making modern trees is hard. Because it's supposed to, you know, go all the way up to the edge or what. No, because this middle part. I'm having conflicting ideologies within my mind on how the tree is supposed to look. And I don't know why. I think I'm sticking with this. Alright, close enough. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the world right up there, right at the top of the viewing platform. Oh, but another guy got out, unless that was the one from over there. Yep, that will be the end of the stream. Any final words y'all say? Tomorrow's stream is gonna start on 15A, and I'm gonna be on that 15A world all the way until 23A. Assuming the terrain generator never changed. And then it's going to be in 25A when we start survival. Well, actually, no. It's not 25A. It's just 25. 2505. When we start 2505, that's when I'll bring all 8 of the worlds together, and you'll get to see all this fun stuff in survival. That's gonna be quite interesting. Wait, what do you want me to wait for? Yeah, you can see Artie Shaft over there. I was saying at the beginning of the stream that that's gonna flood him. Where's the clouds? The clouds are here. Right above the height limit. You can see some right there. Boop. Do they cover all worlds? It's a good question, because I feel like they do, because just looking out in the distance, they go into the fog. I feel like they go a very far distance outward. It's kind of hard because, you know, it kind of blends in with the fog. It looks like the clouds go all the way. They go pretty far. I don't really have a good way of testing this. But the clouds do appear to extend off for a far distance. So they're not world location based, they're world size, not however you describe it. Well, if you've got the world, test it yourself with the super stuff. But anyways, as Jumping for Joy Steve wanders the plains, we end off today's stream, and we will be back in 15A tomorrow for a new world. And you can see the tree that will withstand the test of time. You could even see my tree house. Yeah, all my trees are sticking around for a while. Oh, there's another one up in the distance. So yeah, I will end it off here now. Thank you all for watching. Bye.